Alright, so hi everyone. Welcome to my stream. This is Galadis, and tonight I plan to use the level 120 Valar on some characters. Depending on how long the stream ends up going, it could be up to 3 characters. So this is going to be my first character that I plan to use it on. And then I'm going to post a link for more information about the level 120 Valar. So basically, the level 120 Valar is like way to auto level. You know, it could be any reason why you would want to do it. Like if you want to play on a different server, or you've already been through the adventures of several characters and you want to have a character of another class to join for the end game. And then some people will choose to just use it on a character not long after getting them out of the intro. Some people might choose to use it a little bit later. And then some people might not even really want the level part. They just want the extra stuff in it, such as the virtue boosts. And it comes with a horse also. So, and I chose this character to pair up with another character who I'd used it on earlier. And then, yeah, and I bought the Valars on sale when they were on sale back in July, and I'm just now getting around to using them. And hi, Prankster fan, welcome in. So I'm going to look up the Valars. And they have different levels also. Yeah, there's the 120. Yeah, and this one was on sale back in July. And then the 130 came out more recently. Otherwise, I would have just chosen this one because it's the same price. And then it just leveled me up a little bit more. And then, yeah, and the Gift of the Valor will just get you to level 50, which is why it's cheaper. I think the Blessing of Valor is 95. Level 95. And then the 105 Valor is this one. Also the same price as the 120 and 130. So I got plenty of bag space, because this will take up a lot of bag space. I could easily spend a stream just sorting through stuff. But anyways. This right here is the Valar. And I'm going to click on it. And here goes. See all the stuff? Okay, so this is the part that will boost my character level and then transport me afterwards. And this is the virtue boost. Yeah, more virtues. And then if I didn't have mounted oh yeah, this will become active once she uses the Valor. She's under 75. Yeah, and then this will become available when I use it. And then this one, yeah, the weapons. And then the armor. And then here's the worst. I'll go ahead and select that one now. And then the writing trait, and she already has it, so I'll probably remove it, but I want to make sure everything else takes before I decide not to use it. And then more items. Oh, and then the trait points for the lore master. Right now she only has 10 points available, but it'll increase, I think, to like 95 or something. It's much higher than 10. Okay, so here we go. Okay, and then she is now level 120. Congrats to her. trying to do some 1 second. Yeah, now I got all the stuff that she's able to use. And then, oh yeah, and then they get this when they turn level 111 for 11sies. Go ahead and loot that too. Maybe I should have saved it, but I don't want it to time out, so I'll just take it now. So I'm going to have her use the mounted combat. And then now if I press Shift M, I could see the horses that she has available. And she had collected some of them over time when she wasn't able to use them. Yeah, she's collected. Yeah, many of these are. I get them for the account, so that's why I have a lot of them. Just trying to figure out which one I give her real quick. Oh yeah, I'll explain that one in a second. I know it's not required. I'll choose this one. Yeah, and then let me know if the music's a little loud. I don't know if it's just me or not. Okay, and then now she can enter Moria. Okay, I'll go ahead and select their virtues. And then she should have this one. Oh yeah, and then she's got a bunch of quests now that she's suddenly level 120. And then these are the virtues that I've been talking about. They offer various buffs for the character. Okay, I'll go ahead and select the armor. That will be the less complicated of the things to do. Okay, she got all the weapons, or armor rather. And then, yeah, I'm not sure if any LOTRO players do this differently, but I end up, for like the jewelry pieces where there's like 2 of them, I just open the character tab and then just drag it. Because otherwise it'll just keep switching this first one. And then for one, you could see how much I've geared this character, which is not a whole lot. So, I mean, yeah, I did mostly festival events with this character, not really a whole lot of questing. So that's why her gear is not very good. Up until now, of course. Okay, and then for this one... Yeah, and this Earring of the Dead City, this is a item that came with the pre-order for the Minas of Morgul, I think it was, expansion pack, and it came with the Ultimate Fan Bundle, which is the most expensive one, and so this earring is something I'll keep, but I'm just comparing stats to see which one looks better right now, and I think I'm gonna, for the time being, give her the other here's earring. That's looking a little bit better. About 3,000 will, and yeah, more vitality. And the critical rating's better too. And for this one, I don't really care that much about the outgoing healing rating, because I'm pretty much just gonna level her up and not really involve her in instances at this time. And then now, I don't need the Shield of the Hammerhand because it's only good up until level 85 and not going to do her any good. But I'll keep it in storage just in case if the stats ever end up being better. Okay, so now I got all the armor for her. Okay, and for this one piece where you see the 70 modes of achievement at the bottom, I'm gonna decon that so I could get that mote and then save it up to get something else later. And as I see it, I could do it for that one too. I'm gonna do it for that one. And then I'm gonna sell the rest of the armor that I can't decon anything for. And then for things that I plan to keep, I go ahead and lock it so I don't accidentally sell it. That could be very easy to do. Oh yeah, I usually play on Linux, but I'm using Windows, so I can just Alt Control T to unlock it. But on Linux, that doesn't work. It's just a bug with or something with Linux. So that's why I don't always think of doing that so easily. Oh, and that Deruta stone that suddenly became inactive, that was because she went higher than level 64. So that was what happened. I could just get rid of it. Stats aren't going to increase. Just drag it. Well, when it will let me, of course. Okay, and then next will be I'll just go ahead and get the Valor points for, this section here. And then she's completed all of the deeds automatically for the class. But yeah, we still see them here anyway. It'll still let us complete them, but she now gets credit for it also. Okay, see, yeah, I now have 82 points, which is much more than 10 from earlier. And at this point, I'm going to switch the screen. It is also helpful I like using LOTRO HQ to compare how to set up my character. I'm going to move this to the right. And then because I'm doing this more for the landscape and not trying to do instances with her, at least not until she's 140, I'm just going to go redline. But for 140, if I wanted to have her do any real group content, I would have her do yellow line, because the lore master is more of a support character. I'm gonna interact with this program. It'll let me. Okay, interact. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna skip down. And then I'm working with the gear that I'm getting. I'm not gonna worry about this section. Okay, and then see, normally it would be you're just going yellow line. But I'm gonna do red line because I'm just gonna level her up. Trying to see real quick if there's any, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna go straight, because with this one, this is like for characters who are not quite level 120. Yeah, sometimes we get to be on our own, which is not a bad thing. However, if there are any LOTRO lore master experts that would advise otherwise, yeah, just let me know. But otherwise, I'm just going to go straight red line for the first part. Yeah, my main class is the hunter. And even then, I find that there's people who are even more experts at hunter. And then I have 40 points even after going through every single thing for the red line. So I think, yeah, I'm first going to start going the yellow line for those debuffs. Yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about outgoing healing. And then power is easy to come by, so I'm not going to worry too much about that either. Alright, so unless if any lore masters oppose, I'm just going to go ahead and go with this. And if any join later, I could always just change it. Not sure why that virtue one is. Oh, yeah, it might be a bug. It might actually be available. Okay, let me try clicking on it. Yeah, usually when it's red, it's like, nope, you can't select it. But yeah, that one let me select it. All right, that's right. I think I did run into that with other characters who I've valored. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to Lotro HQ. Oh yeah, hopefully y'all saw the trait tree. Um, yeah, sorry if you didn't. But I think you did. Yeah, I think I was to the right side. Okay. So, okay, and then these are the virtues. And because I want a chance of being able to at least possibly have her join some fellowships and raids, I'm going to go ahead and start selecting these. So that way, I don't have to worry about it later. Just going to make sure that, okay, yeah, it's just the one. Okay. Yeah, this first one is honesty. Now I'm trying to fit things on a screen. Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember which bag it was in. Not that one. Okay. Okay, so this, yeah, select it, and then I click on it. Which will suddenly get some more points. And then I'll see how I do with the other 4 before I use any more. I'll go ahead and slot that. Okay, the next one is wisdom. Okay, and the next one is confidence. Next one is wit. And this is the newest virtue that became available. And then finally, loyalty. Okay, now that I have the 5 chosen, yet and still 10 of these left, I'm gonna go around and use them. Okay, that one's done. Okay, looks like they're all done. Okay, I just leave it at that then and save more of them as I level up. Okay, so that's looking good. Okay, and then next is the weapons. They changed the legendary item system about a year ago, so this is going to be the most complicated part. Okay, here goes. Oh, and she gets a sword also, because she's Lore Master. I'm going to go ahead and slot that. And then sell off her old sword. Yeah, and I sold it off here. That's right, I have to go more to the right. And then now by opening that weapon box, I have a bunch of things to use. And then for this first item, I'm going to go ahead and select the Lore Master staff. Oh, then I'll open the other item in a second. And then use the Lore Master book. And with the way it works with this newer update, I have to... Well, if I had older legendary items, it won't let me slot one without unslotting everything, but... Because she was under... She doesn't have those legendary items, so it might just let me select it. I'm gonna see if, Oh, she doesn't have it. Okay. I was looking to see if I had the forge, but I'll check that. Actually, let me go outside and see if I could check it.
The Bjornings once made safe the Riverlands. We will again.
Yeah, I'm quickly trying to locate the Forge Master. I thought he was around here. It's possible they might have removed it. That's... Yeah, but I'll see if I can find him real quick. Yeah, I'm not seeing him. Yeah, I know of another way to make it available. I'll worry about that in a second, though. I'll probably log her out and then log back in. That might make it available. Oh. Okay, Leon, let me just go back to working with the... Now it's the items to slot into this weapon, these weapons here. I'm going to switch the screen again. Okay, then now going down, gives advice on what to slot in. Okay, and then for this particular one, because I'm focusing on just leveling her up, I'm going to follow the staff, these settings, but then I'm just going to be on my own for the book one, because that's more for yellow line. Gonna select the heraldry of the owl. I probably could get away with eagle, which would probably offer more DPS, but I'll just leave it at this one so I'm not as confused later when I get to that higher level. And then when I right-clicked, I have large selection. It could seem overwhelming. Okay, for this one, and then of course they're limited. It's not going to let me select every single one in that, according to that website. So I'll just work with what I can. I'm going to select damage over time. Oh yeah, and that's going to be for the bottom part of the item. Yeah, it looks like a... Yeah, I'm going to scroll down a bit. Okay, it's interesting they have heroic position. That might be a new one. And then it's, as you could see, it's not an option either. So I'm just going to go with the Ascendant Lightning, because that's the best one for DPS. And then DPS is damage per second. Oh, it's only letting me select one. Okay. That's interesting. I'll hold off on that one. See what's left. Yeah, they have changed it since I last worked with this, even in July. Or early, or actually it was April and we had a bunch of them. Yeah, like during the anniversary celebration, they gave everybody level 105 and level 120 Valors, you know, for people who logged in anytime during the anniversary. Okay, thanks. I'm going a red line. I'm going to select the red line one, which is this red box here. And then now I'm going to compare it with my list here. Do that one. Yeah, lightning storm damage. Yeah, and I want this burning embers, critical chance and multiplier. Oh, and then I got even more here too. Yeah, told you, need a lot of bag space. Yes, and I want the burning embers initial damage. Okay, yeah, and then of all of these, I'm going to select the lightning skills, critical chance of multiplier. Okay, yeah, and I do have some blank ones, but I'm going to see what's left after I select the items for the book. Yeah, this is where it gets a little overwhelming. And then for this book, I'm going to go off the script, but I'll show what's in the what they would normally have for the book anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and select the heraldry of the owl, so once again, so I don't get confused later. Although eagle could work too, because I'm just leveling up. I'm gonna check them real quick. Okay, yeah, that was supposed to be there. I got a little confused. Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and put that there. All right, now going back to the book. Okay, and then with these items here, you could only use them once. So I couldn't. If I were to try to use like damage over time again, like it's not gonna let me slot it. Otherwise, people would probably just get double damage. Just trying to look real quick which one I want to use. Oh. Yeah, I think the skill induction speed's pretty good. I'll go ahead and go with that one. Yeah, faster DPS. And then once again, I'll go with the Ascendant Lightning. And then Ascendant Lightning again. So now that she's using all four of the slots, 2 from the staff and 2 from the book, she now gets these extra bonuses that come with using all 4 spots for this particular setting. The thing is, if I were to select the red box again, I'm just going to get the same traceries that I got. And then if we could only slot one of them, not really much use. So I'm not sure if I'll really use any of the other ones, but I'll go ahead and select it anyway. The yellow one. See what I get. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and use this Fire Lord debuff. I think that could be useful even on the landscape. That one may or may not be useful. I've heard some people really like that one, but I'll see what else is around. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use this one too. The targeting debuff. I think this one is yellow line specific, so I'm going to hold off on that one. I think I already used that one on the staff. And I think I already used that one too. But let me just check. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use this one too, the damaging skills. Yeah, that one might be useful. Yeah, let me see what else is there. Okay, so I get 2 spots left. Which 2 am I gonna choose? I think I'll go with the Stormlord damage. And I do like the Ring of Fire a lot for DPS, so I'm gonna go with that one. Yeah, and then when selecting these traces, I try to use ones that will apply to many or all the skills rather than just like specific ones, unless if it's a skill that I use a lot. Yeah, and I know this word of power is blank, and I'm going to leave it blank for the time being. Because then I could go to Rivendell and exchange it for another one, for something. So I'll hold off on that one. Okay, so now we get to swap enhancement runes for each of these items. And we want to start with the yellow ones, because we could only use them up to a certain point, and then purple would be next, and then blue after that. I'm just gonna first go for the ones that I think are the most important, like the heraldries and the word of crafts, and then word of power, and then whatever's left I'll use for the class specific skills. And then, because I got 200, I'm going to pace myself and use 100 for this one and 100 for the staff. Actually, I'm going to switch it off. 1 second. Oh. Yeah, get rid of the book. I'm not using it now. Okay, the all 360. I'm going to go to the staff. And I'm going to switch back and forth as I add runes to each of them. Oh, yeah, and I see I got one more word of mastery. I'll see what I have here and then pick from that. Let's see if it'll let me. I don't think it will. But... Okay, yeah, I'm going to use that one. Must have overlooked that one. Yeah, a lot of stuff to go through. And then I'm going to use these purple ones and go all the way down. Okay, so now I've gone all the way through them. And then because I'm going to go beyond level 30, they're going to be useless after level 130. So, and I'm not going to need them. So I'm going to go ahead and just decon them. And then I could see how many ancient... And then when I decon these traceries, I get the ancient scripts. And I got to make sure I don't go over the limit. And this is something that the... Yeah, it seems like the developers, or people who put LOTRO together have been setting limits. I actually prefer unlimited, but, something that they're choosing to do. Just go with it. Yeah, and then as I decon, you can see the ancient script increasing. And then I'll show you in a bit how that becomes useful. Hopefully I get the map that will help me show you. Find out in a bit. And then I could go ahead and open this one. Yeah, it just gives a level 51, which isn't going to be useful for this character. Well, not anymore anyway. Go ahead and just drag these over here. Okay, and then now I'm going to open this Valar item pack 120. It's got some extra bonus items in it. See, now she gets the Steed of the Citadel. I'm going to go ahead and use that. And then I'll show off that horse in a second. And then if she didn't already have a universal toolkit, well, now she gets one. And some money. And then some extra maps to some of the places that she skipped over. You know, Dalelands is level 115 area. Oh, okay, good. I'm glad I got a map of Rivendell. That's good. But then I get this map. I'm going to use this one in a bit. Elberg, which is, yeah, level 85 area. Snowborn, which is, okay, starting at 72, but I think of it as being more of a level 80 area. And then the Camp of the Host, or the Waste, that's a level 105 area. Oh, and then this Tracery Archive, this is where I could exchange this token here and get some of those traceries that I didn't slot earlier. Okay. And then while I'm here, definitely make sure you select the horse while you can. Otherwise, it might be a long trip to select it later. Gonna use the map. Okay, and then this is the area where where characters can get some other traceries. Actually, let me do that. Okay. Don't want to dox anyone. Not that it matters though, but okay. So, yeah, for the one that I'm selecting, just double check what it was. Okay, it was a word of power. So this would be one of the word of power traceries. Okay, and then because she's level 120 and just missed the mark for being level 121, I have to select from one of the 116, as you could see there. And then I get to use an incomparable Tracy, which is the second best one, with legendary being the best one. I'm just gonna select, look through which one I think would be the best. Also gonna double check the staff while I'm at it. Yeah, I think the single targets could be good, or the ranged, or that area effect. But I'm gonna go with the damage over time criticals. I think that one might be the best pick. Okay, and it looks like she is now all set to quest in the level 120 area. Okay, so she is now good to go. And yeah, that I was thinking it would only take 30 minutes, but yeah, that took a while. And I'll save the other two characters that I have in mind for later. So I'm going to go ahead and raid out to somebody. Let me see who's on my list. Yeah, I could pick another Lotro streamer if I see any. Let me see who's on. And of course, I prefer to pick people who I've at least checked out a little bit. But it really doesn't matter. I'm actually not seeing any of the Lotro. Oh, yeah, he's not streaming Lotro though. I do have one in my list who I do follow, but yeah, he's streaming a different game. Okay, I know who I'm gonna raid. Alright, hope you all like movies. And yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Really appreciate it. Hopefully I typed his name right.